Selling your home during a pandemic calls for special safety precautions. In this video, I'll share with you some special safety tips you can utilize while selling your home during COVID-19 right after this. Hi, I'm Delrisa Rollerson, realtor with Jim Haddon Real Estate here in Augusta, Georgia. Welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for coming by. The COVID-19 pandemic has greatly affected each industry all over the world. It's a totally new day. It has changed how we conduct business as a nation. And so what I'm going to do with you is I'm going to share some tips and some ways you as a seller can safely sell your home, because people are still buying homes. In fact, here in Augusta, our housing inventory is low. So if you find this information to be beneficial for you, please subscribe to the channel. I'll be sharing information all throughout. You'll find information that's going to be beneficial for you as a buyer or a seller and real estate as a whole. So the very first thing that you should do is, one of the very first safety tips that I have to share with you is substituting in-person showings. Gone are the days for in-person showings for every single buyer. So now a lot of the work is being done virtually for everyone that's working, from teachers to even doctors are doing medical exams as much as possible electronically and virtually. Same thing applies to the housing industry. So for those who are interested in seeing a property, and for those who have a home and you're selling your home, ask your realtor to make sure he or she is able and they're technologically savvy enough to have in-person tours or showings via virtual showings. Another thing that has greatly changed is the frequency of in-person showings. We are still having in-person showings, very far and few in between, but we are still having those. So as a seller, you are entitled to request safety procedures from your agent. So make sure to ask your agent to ask the potential buyer, hey, have you traveled recently in the past certain number of days? Have you been exposed to anyone to your knowledge with COVID? Have you had a fever? Have you had COVID symptoms? Make sure your agent is asking those type of questions. And if the people are answering yes, they can reschedule a showing for another time. Also, you can also request that anyone entering your home wears a safety mask, wears a mask the entire time they're in your house. Encourage them to show your house or view your house touchless, so they don't have to rub the counters, they don't have to touch the doors. So try to have all of your lights on, try to have as many doors open as possible that you know they will be looking in, such as your closets, your doors to your basement, your pantry doors. So what you want to do is you want to eliminate as much touching as possible. Practice social distancing with your home when it comes to those potential buyers that will be coming in. Another piece of advice that I would share with you is to make sure your agent is only allowing people in your home that are pre-approved buyers. This is not the day to have nosy neighbors walking through your home. So we want to make sure those people that are coming in your home are serious buyers. Those are buyers that are pre-approved and they're ready to purchase your home if and when they fall in love with it. So you, as a seller, if your agent is having a private showing, sometimes there are clients that are wanting to stay in their home, but I encourage you to take a step away from your home during this time. If there is going to be a private showing conducted, particularly during our COVID-19 days, you don't want to be there. I would encourage you to take a ride in the car, take a walk to the park. Make sure you give the agent and the potential buyer privacy in your home so you all are not breathing the same air simultaneously. So now you've had the virtual walkthrough and possibly the one-on-one private showing from your realtor to the buyers who just absolutely needed to come to your home. So during those times, make sure after that showing is finalized, do a sanitization of your home. Wipe down every single place you can think of that the potential buyer may have and the agent may have touched, such as the doorknobs, the countertops, the doors, the walls. And once you receive an offer on your property, keep in mind COVID-19 has slowed things down a little bit, and our procedures are different than what they used to be 6-7 months ago. So when the appraiser comes by your home to appraise your home, make sure you do request that they wear a mask, you wear a mask, practice social distancing. However, a lot of the appraisals are done virtually now, so you don't have to worry about them coming to your home. But in case you are one that has an appraisal that does an on-site appraisal, still practice social distancing for you and your family. In addition to that, once you have the closing, your agent may or may not be able to sit in with you on the closing. So some attorneys and some title companies are allowing the agents to be there, but some places are maintaining very strict social distancing guidelines. And if that's the case, your agent will be able to possibly sit in the lobby or sit in the hall or sit in their car, but they'll be on site for you in most cases. So it's going to be slightly different, but you'll still get to the closing table, which is very important. Your attorney should be there, so you should be fine when it comes to closing. So yes, COVID-19 has affected us all in how we conduct business. However, we're still selling homes. But most importantly, we want to make sure as realtors that you are staying safe. And we're doing our due diligence as realtors to keep you and your family safe, your home safe as we show it. We're showing it virtually as much as possible, and we also want to stay safe in doing so. So comment below. Let me know if you have any safety tips that you can think of that I didn't mention. I love to hear what you have to say. Subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you come on and watch our videos so you can learn more tips for buying and selling. Thanks so much. Take care and be safe. Bye.